Okay, so we spent $10. And so we're going to get started. This stuff over here is actually stuff I'm in the process of storing away from being listed and all that. So first off, hanging with my Nomies, just a cute little stocking. I do well with stockings. And then this I grabbed because I, for Halloween, sold some, oh gosh, what's she called? You know, the lady says we can do it. So that was for Halloween, basically. I found, whew, goodness gracious, bless me. I found this cute little mini tree skirt. Oh, God, zoomed in a lot. So I found this cute little mini tree skirt, and I love this. It is soft right here, and then it has these shimmery little, what are they called? Not beads, but it's just made in China. It's probably newer. It doesn't look vintage or anything, but it's gonna do great. I've done pretty well with the mini tree skirts. And then I found, this one's kind of tangled up. So I found this cute little doggy, looks like a Scotty knit stocking. So that'll do well. One of my best selling departments was the Christmas stockings. And then I just found this cute little dangly, looks like crocheted or knit hanging. This is adorable. This is a little dog costume, which I do well with dog costumes and dog sweaters. It has the tag Frou Frou. I think that says Frou Frou. I think, yeah, I don't buy them unless they have the sizes, because that has been a problem for me in the past. Giving somebody a specific size that says on the tag is a big deal. And you still take measurements, but people like to know what the actual manufacturer size was. And then I found these fun little Grinch hands, which is great for Halloween or Christmas. It'll do well. This little 49ers in the package still, socks. So that'll be cute. And then let's see what else we've got. This cute little tin with little police officers. 1988 Keller Charles of Philadelphia. So pretty clean inside. I just thought that was really sweet. You know, good gift. And then a John Wayne playing cards. So I thought that was awesome. My grandpa and my dad loved John Wayne. And then, of course, another Woody. We do well with Woody. And then, let's see this. Kind. Be Humankind Community. A little pin. And instead of some heads, I found hands. You know, because you have to have hands to go with your head. And then I found this cute little Santa-faced ornament. I think he's an ornament. But he's really vintage and cute. You know how I feel about those. And then this, oh, I just love the Cinderella mice I do well with. So, and they're hard to come by. So whenever I find that, I pick it up. Are you growling at me, mister? I'm busy. Mama's busy. He is very needy. But yeah, so I forget his name, but the Cinderella mice do well. Hard to find, so I was excited about that one. And then this was really cool. I don't know. I just thought those were awesome. And I do well with... And then I found these awesome napkin holders, and they're just beautiful. Just a green. And I think I found 4. Did I find 4 or did I find more? I think maybe just the 4. But that was pretty good find. That'll do really well. But these are really good, heavy quality. They're going to do well. I'm excited about those. Look, another Woody. And then a Hulk TY Beanie Babies keychain, still with the tag. And then I think I found 2 of these. Adorable little mouse. And he just looks fantastic. So I found another. It's not a mouse, but it looks like it's from the same person made it. Hold on, we got a tangled mess here. Okay, so this one, oh, somebody did a really great job on these. Really good work. Embroidery, hand embroidered. Or that might be sewed, or with the sewing machine. But it just, I don't know, it looks awesome. Especially that one with the lights that has the gold flecks. Those are pretty cool. I'll do those together. And then I got some movies that were sealed. I got the American Girl. I think I got a few of those. Yeah, American Girl. Do those as a lot. I got the sealed ones. There were more, but I just get the sealed ones for resale. I figured it says $11.99 each. So if I do this lot here, what, 20 bucks? That's a good deal. And then I had just sold a Odyssey, Adventures in Odyssey cassette tape, and I thought, you know, there's probably people out there that want this because it's not really a thing anymore, and I remember listening to it when I was a kid. So the copyright here says 1993. So I picked up a couple of these. I think they'll do well because I had the one that sold pretty well, pretty fast. And then Working Girl, I picked this up. I liked this movie when I was younger. This is actually right here. That's actually a Dakota. Is it Dakota? No, not Dakota Fanning. It's the girl from 50 Shades of Grey. That's her mom. And then I got Inside Out for me. And then Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty for me. I'm trying to get all the Disney movies. And for my own collection, you know, I'm going to have grandkids here coming up soon. So I need to have all the Disneys. The original old ones. And then I found a Woody hat, which I always pick up the pieces because, you know, I find a lot of missing ones. And then I had picked up this on the very bottom. I'm going to have to let Shadow out. He's really needy. He needs to go out. Okay, I'm back. So I found this. He's really bright. And I wonder if he glows. I should get my flashlight out here, my black light. It's in the car, I believe, but I'll check on that. But he's pretty cool. I thought it was crazy that he's not broken. He was at the bottom of the bins. I found this cute little door hanger, plastic canvas. So I found that for Christmas time. Try and sell that. I found this amazing Ready Set Stitch counted cross stitch kit. Home is Where the Dog Is, which totally me, definitely a dog person. And so I thought that was a really good find. I do well with the kits. They sell really well for me. Another patch, Wild About Scouting, 1995 Scoutorama. So I do well with the patches, so I picked those up. And then another Boy Scout, 1996. Another one, Scout Month, 1995. Here's a Colorado patch, if I can talk. And then another little kit. This one's adorable. Little gnome counted cross stitch kit. And then Kiss My Patch. Now that's pretty fun. I like that one. Pirate Waters 94 Cub Day Camp. That's cute. Let's see. Dancing with the Stars. That's a fun little pin. And then Awesome Tasmanian Devil keychain. Let's see. Warner Bros. 1999. It's vintage. He's pretty cool. And then I found a little piglet. Cute little piglet. I have a lot going for that. I think I have all of them now. I think I have the Eeyore, Tigger, Pooh, and now I have Piglet. So these are awesome. Can't pick them all up. But these napkin rings, I love these. These are so cool. They have some wear on them, but I think it kind of makes them look rustic almost. But those are so fun. I think these are awesome. And I believe I got 4 of them. So that's decent. That was a good find. Let's see. Some nails. Whew, I'll just use these for myself because it's not complete. So hopefully I can find enough that fit me. And then I found these glasses, which to me they seemed really fun because they actually like cup over your eye, which I've never really seen. And I'm tempted to keep them for myself. What are they? Hobby? Is that Hobby? I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard of that brand, but I really like these. Good shape. They're in good condition. But those I might keep for myself because they're so cool. Let's see. And then I found, I think this is a Breyer. Yeah, another Breyer. Reeves unicorn. So that's pretty cool. And then let's see. I don't know who this guy is, but I think he's a Star Wars guy. I try to pick up Star Wars if I see it. Hong Kong. 1977. Ew, he's kind of creepy. But yeah, 1977, Hong Kong. Seems to be in pretty good shape. So hopefully he's worth something. Yeah. So that's cool. I've actually never seen Star Wars. I think that's what he's from. I could be wrong. Obviously, I've never seen it. And another dog for my dog lot that I've got going on. And then thread cutter pendant. Now this is interesting. So you can wear this on your necklace, but it's a thread cutter, I believe. And it's actually really pretty. That's cool. That's really different. That's cool. I've never seen anything like that. Oh, Santa. I think this is a hobbyist piece, but I just loved him. He's missing part of his magnet, but we'll have to fix that. He's pretty awesome. Somebody did a really good job on that. For My Star, 1985. They did a really good job. He's awesome. Sucker for vintage Santas. And heads, which I found. A baby. Which, those eyebrows are kind of insane. He's cute though. China, 1994. Can't read what else that says, but he's vintage. And then I got more doll hands to go with my doll heads. And then these ones I actually might keep for myself for my pixies that I want to make this Christmas. So those will go in my crafting lot. Ooh, these are fun. Witch hands. Those are cool. I got another patch. Pirate Waters Cup Day Camp 94. Cute little sheriff pen bin. I can't talk. I can never talk. I think I say that every time. Fun little Santa. He's just 2012, so he's nothing really special, but I grab Pez when I can. And then I have the Brave Girl here, which I have all the princesses, but I never find her, so that was awesome. And then I found a little truck, which I'd like to pick up the trucks. You know me, I pick up the trucks and the John Deere. Oh, his wheel's broken. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? He is in rough shape. That's too bad. That's a bummer. Okay, well, that was a mistake. And then I also found this pendant necklace Talavera, which is awesome, made in Mexico. So I did pretty awesome there. I think that's pretty cool. I love Talavera, actually fire, but that was at the bottom of the bin, so the fact that it wasn't broken was pretty awesome. And then I found Dum Dums, some of the brand Shopkins, matches, Clayton Squeak, Federal Match Corporation, New York, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I just thought graphics on this was super fun. I just love it. I think it's cool. Yeah, and they're all still there. I think that's pretty awesome. Awesome, awesome. And then another zipper, which I've been grabbing. They've had a lot of them lately. And then another jewelry bead bracelet, which you know me, I grab all the bead stuff that I... And then, let's see. Another little button. Looks like a little sun style. Another button. This one's like this is kind of heavy. Cool. I don't know which button that is, but that's a cool one. It's heavy too. That's neat. And here's a pin. Wounded Warrior Project 2018. Another button. That's pretty. It's a pretty one. Some markings on it, but I can't quite tell. Like the lines on it. It's got those lines. That's really cool one. Ew, this one's kind of creepy, but I know some people really like the It movies. So that pin I grabbed. And a flag pin. Always grab the Go America stuff. And then another one of these. I think I had some of these already. So I grabbed, oh, he lights up, I believe. Yeah, see? He's flashing. So that's cool. Oh yeah, I got a couple of these. I think I had some in another batch of stuff too. And then I found this. Thimble, and it's just so cool. Look at that. I've never seen one that cool. It's gorgeous. The detail is awesome. I don't see anything on it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I've never seen one with that much detail. And this is the same button that we had before. Another one. Little Christmas charm. That's cool. And then Sister. Snitches get stitches. That's fun. And then a Delta pin. And this buckle's got a lot of wear, but I thought it was kind of cool. Some crafter can probably do something with that. Let's see if I zoom in here for you. Mexico? I think that was a made in Mexico, but somebody could do something with these parts, I'm sure. Do something with them. And then a train pin, Pennsylvania, cool pin, and then I think I got another one here. So those are kind of fun. And then a Cubs pin. And then I found this little penny, flattened penny. Shere Khan. That's cool. I thought that was awesome. The Jungle Book. Disney. Walt Disney. That's awesome. I love that. And then I got another bunch of beads. I wonder if those are malachite also. I've been getting quite a bit of that. And then I got some more dice for a dice jar. And then keychain, the Hartford. Another button. And then I got a bunch of these wooden spools of yarn or thread. I keep doing that, but I got a bunch of them here. I think that's about it. And then I also got these. I think I've sold these in the past, so I went ahead and picked it up. This one has more than the other one I got did. And these are Old Summer Palace, Beijing. Sacred Way at Ming Tombs, Beijing. So these are pretty cool. Soldiers of the United Nations Command stand guard at the Bridge of No Return. That's pretty cool. Military Armistice Commission meeting. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. That is awesome. Just standing on an elephant there. Elephant Training Center. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so I thought those were awesome. So that's everything I got. $10. Did pretty good. And I'm gonna go ahead and start listing. I need to get some Christmas stuff up for Christmas in July. So that's coming up. So thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this haul.